Hey, what's going on, man? It's Mr. Ugly, man. The ugliest man on the internet. Bow. Hey, listen, man. I'm just coming from work, right? So, I was engaging. I was engaging one of the dancers, like, well, not all of, but one of the dancers, all the dancers, like, because I work the door, so I search everybody when they come. So, they put me on the door. They put me because I was on the inside. So the dude that worked the door didn't work today, so I had worked the door. And when the dude that worked the door, he's like 6. The dude that worked the door, he's like maybe 6 feet. He might be like 6 feet tall. He got like dreads, long dreads in his hair. Like, you know, I guess he would be to y'all women a handsome man, no homo. But it's like, I know a lot of the dancers, they engage in conversations with him. And he's a younger guy too. And so a lot of the dancers, they engage in conversations with him. Now, as far as him fucking dances, I don't know. Like, I don't know the young man life and nothing like that. But I just noticed that the dancers, they talk to him. Every time I go in there, peeping there, they're talking to him. He's always by dancing, they're talking to him. And so I worked the door today, and all I got today was a bunch of attitude. Like, all the dancers, like every dancer that I was trying to like search their bags, they had an attitude about me searching their bag. Like, every fucking dancer was like, you know, and I look at it like, damn, man, I think that they're doing this because I'm not as attractive as this guy. And then I do notice that if you are an attractive person, people will engage in conversations with you differently. If you're unattractive, people will not be nice to you. But if you're an attractive person, especially with men, if you're an attractive man, women will talk to you and smile more when they talk to you and just talk to you better. But if you are not an attractive man, or what society sees as an attractive man, women would talk to you evil and nasty. And that's all I got tonight. Like, a lot of dancers was just talking to me nasty. They didn't want me to search their bags. So, and also even with customers, like the female customers, like the ones that came in by themselves, it was like they wasn't really like engaging in conversations with me. But then, like I said, I noticed that when I would go out there, like just peep out there with him, you know, he would always have a female customer, like, you know, out there talking to him. And even when I worked inside, like the dancers, like really, they would just look, but they wouldn't like, unless I came up to them and started talking, the conversation would be just what it was. It'll be there. It'll be there, and it would stop right there. It wouldn't go any further. You know what I'm saying? But with him, it's like he got like, then even hugs. Like they'll come up to him and they'll hug him, and there's another security guard they hug, but like they don't hug me. Like, they don't do all that with me. I'm just saying, it's not that I'm tripping about it, but I'm just saying that it goes to show you, man, how society, how people, if you're not attractive, how people treat you. People treat unattractive people, like, and you know, it's really, man, it's like, damn, bro, like, that shit really fucked up, man, because even though I say that I'm not sexually attracted to overweight women, that don't mean I'm mean to them. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that I'm mean to them. Like, I'm just not sexually attracted to overweight women. And again, I always end conversations like this by saying, I understand that everybody have a preference. Everybody have a preference. Women don't like short men. I get it. A lot of women don't like being around short men. They don't like dating short men. I get it. But, you know, that's just me. I'm talking to y'all about, like, what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of attractive women, a lot of women that society consider attractive, that haven't been through a lot of shit with men, that's not scorned. They don't like short men. It's like the only women that really will deal with a half a man, a piece of man, any type of man is women that been through a whole lot. They got baggage, because then they're just trying to basically just be with anybody they can fucking be with. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to them because they don't want to be alone. So they'll be with any fucking body. But it's like it takes a certain type of individual to deal with a person based on their character, based on the way they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a different type of individual, because the norm today is beauty. That's the norm. The norm of dating today is beauty. He look good, she look good. That's the norm today. The norm is not character. Nobody gives a fuck about a person's character. Nobody gives a fuck that this man opens the door for women, that this man talks to women with respect, that this man stands up when he's talking to a woman, that this man doesn't call women bitches, that that this man pays for the date, that this man pays for the Uber, this man comes to pick you up from your house, or this, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck about that shit no more. Women are just, if he's cute, it's a go. That's it. What he look like, girl? He cute. Oh, let's go then. You know what I'm saying? Send a picture. And I'm glad. Let me say this too, man. So the other day, I was talking to this woman, man. And we was talking and shit, right? And on social media. And she was like, send me a picture. So I sent her a picture, and the conversations kind of slowed, and then she stopped texting, then we just stopped texting. So it's like, again, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like me and her was talking for like a whole day, and then, like, you know, she was like, yo, send me a picture. So I had hesitated about sending a picture, because normally when I do send my picture to people, they do stop talking to me. And like I said again, that just showed the superficial that just showed the superficialness of women, man, that, especially black women, man, that they just basically base their relationships on looks, man. Like, they don't give a fuck about your character. They don't give a fuck that you're a nice guy. Like, what you look like. You could be a straight dog, or a piece of shit ass dude, but if you look good, or what society's standards of looking good, that shit, they don't care. And I see it all the time, man. Mr. Ugly, man.